challenging and uncertain times, we strive to help every Filipino cooperator develop their vision for a sustainable future. With a clear understanding of their needs and aspirations, providing support and care in their life's journey, walking alongside our co-ops to uplift the quality of life of the people. 𝐂𝐚𝐦𝐻𝐚 Network, empowering cooperatives for the past 45 years. Through innovative products and services that connect people and communities. Ensuring the safety and soundness of co-ops as globally competitive and top-notch social and financial institutions through self-regulation. Providing digital solutions that bring families and co-ops together wherever, whenever. Developing the minds and hearts for excellent and professionalized service, rooted in co-op values and principles, exemplifying servant leadership. Mobilizing the local economy and spurring growth that trickles down to the grassroots. Helping individuals and communities achieve their development goals. Partnering with the government and stakeholders to serve the underserved. Bringing cooperators together in a community that serves and cares. Where everyone enjoys their rights responsibly. Environment that is healthy and safe. For the current and future generation. Wherever they are in the world. 𝐂𝐚𝐻𝐻𝐚. Committed to achieving its vision of an integrated network. To uplift the quality of life of the people. This is our commitment. That every Filipino cooperator live fully and abundantly. We are 𝐂𝐚𝐻𝐾o. Seizing new frontiers in an integrated network towards resiliency and sustainability.
Important disclaimer. This podcast may contain content, language, and discussions that could be unsuitable for certain audiences. Listener discretion is advised. The views and opinions expressed by the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the podcast platform. Parental guidance is recommended. Additionally, please be aware that this episode includes discussions about violence against women. A trigger warning is issued, and we encourage sensitive listeners to exercise caution. Thank you for understanding. Important.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this last and final podcast for our 18-day campaign to end violence against women and children. In a world where progress and compassion becomes or where it must continually evolve, it becomes a very, very important part of our moral obligation, or it becomes our moral obligation to stand up and protect the vulnerable, to ensure that their voices are heard and that their rights are protected and respected. This campaign serves as a catalyst, igniting change in our communities and our societies and our collective conscience. Throughout this 18-day campaign, we were able to delve deeply into the issues that plague our societies. But more importantly, we were able to highlight the remarkable strides made through advocacy. We are blessed to have attorney Jose Ventosa III with us to share his perspective, stories, and invaluable knowledge that hopefully will guide us, inspire us, and remind us that there is hope. So, with that, for this last podcast, we continue with this hope. Welcome, Attorney Blue. Welcome back. Good evening.
Hi, Via. Good evening to our listeners and viewers. You're watching us live here at NatCo uh, Facebook page, YouTube channel, and my channel, the Davao Lawyer Facebook page. So, ang bilis ng 18 days, it's just a breeze. And we just started last November 25, and now it's December 12, no? It's 12/12, no? Not for those online shopping, but this is also an important day because it's the day to end violence against children. And we have discussed many laws, starting from the Safe Spaces Act, the Anti-Trafficking in Persons. We have the cyber libel, cyberbullying. We'll also discuss about anti-child pornography, the uh, online exploitation of children, the Anti-Photo and Voyeurism Act. So ang dami, no? And we have also discussed the CICL, the Children in Conflict with the Law, and other laws protecting women like the anti-rape law, the violence against women and children, the anti-child labor laws. And we were fortunate to have an interview also with a seasoned young lawmaker, a woman lawyer, and who will also share her experiences on cyberbullying. She was a victim of cyberbullying, and she will also update us on the what laws are pending in Congress that would affect women and children.
Wow, I can't wait to listen to this young lawyer that you keep mentioning to us, Attorney Blue, no? Also, if I may add, no po, 12/12 is actually the celebration of the rights of the child. So, yun
Yes.
po, which is why it's very, very important for us. So, ayan, Attorney Blue, may we now start with, I think we start with your interview with
Yes. We'll let
Attorney.
Rachel roll the video. Then afterwards, we'll answer some questions, and we'll have an open forum. In fact, there is at least one question I will answer later. Edward G. He has a question with regards to women's rights. We will answer that also later on the show.
Thank you po.
Women and girls is not just a major public health problem but also a grave violation of human rights. It manifests gender inequity, targeting women and girls because of their subordinate status in society. The United Nations defines VOW as any act of gender-based violence that results in or likely to result in physical, sexual, or mental harm or suffering to women, including threats of such acts, coercion, or arbitrary deprivation of liberty, whether occurring in public or private life. Violence and the threats of violence can be experienced by any woman of any age, skin, color, gender identity, ethnicity, religion, disabilities, economic and social status. Global estimates by the World Health Organization indicate that about 1 in 3 women, or 35%, have experienced either physical and or sexual violence from an intimate partner or non-partner in the lifetime. In the Philippines, the National Demographic Health Survey last 2017, released by the Philippine Statistics Authority, revealed that 1 in 4 Filipino women aged 15 to 49 has experienced some physical, emotional, or sexual violence from their husbands or partners. Because violence against women appear as one of the country's pervasive social problems, various measures and mechanisms have been employed and implemented to address it. One of which is the 18-day campaign to end violence against women, an advocacy campaign that is observed annually from November 25 to December 12 as mandated by Proclamation 1172 Series of 2006. Silangan Multipurpose Cooperative, Gender and Development Committee, and NATCO Federation Gender and Development Committee proudly had also joined the 18-day campaign to end VOW. And we are now in the home stretch. We have started last November 25, and some of the laws discussed were Republic Act 11313, or the Safe Spaces Act, Republic Act 9208, as amended by Republic Act 10364, or the Anti-Trafficking in Persons Act, Republic Act 10175, the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, and Republic Act 10627, the Anti-Bullying Act, in relation to cyberbullying. We have also the Juvenile Justice Welfare Laws, or the Children in Conflict with the Law, RA 9344, as amended by Republic Act 10630. We have also jointly discussed the Anti-Child Pornography Act of 2009, Republic Act 9775, and the Anti-Photo and Voyeurism Act of 2009 or Republic Act 9995 in relation to Republic Act 11930. Other laws discussed were VAUC Law, Republic Act 9262, the Anti-Child Abuse Law, Republic Act 7610, the Solo Parent Act, the Anti-Rape Law, and the Anti-Mail Order Bride, among others. This afternoon, we're fortunate and privileged to have a special guest, a lawyer, and she is also the party list representative of Pwersa ng Bayaning Atleta, or PBA, of the 19th Congress, with a strong advocacy for gender equality and youth sports development. Her father is the late Representative Prosper Boy Nograles, who served as Speaker of the House of Representatives from 2008 to 2010, and her siblings Carlo Nograles is now the chairperson of Civil Service Commission, and her other brother Coco Nograles was a former representative of the PBA party list. She took up her bachelor's law and attended Manila University and earned her double degree in Juris Doctor and Master of Business Administration from the De La Salle University and Far Eastern University Consortium, graduating as valedictorian with a gold medal for academic excellence. While she was taking up her Juris Doctor and MBA degree, she took up various graduate degrees abroad at University of Oxford in England, King's College Dixon Poon School of Law in England too, Columbia University Global Center in Paris, France, and Fordham University in New York, USA. She also co-founded the Nograles, Ilagan, Caicco, Aban, and Dabi, or the NICAD law firm in Davao City, and a proud member of the Philippine International Center for Conflict Resolution and the Philippine Dispute Resolution Center Incorporated, cementing her commitment to finding ways for parties in conflict to settle their disputes amicably without the need to undergo lengthy court litigation. On top of that, she is also a law professor at Ateneo de Davao College of Law, Rizal Memorial College's School of Law, St. Thomas More School of Law and Business, and an instructor in the College of Business of the University of Mindanao. And she now hosts her own online show, Paano Ba Attorney, where she provides free legal service to the public and answers questions sent in by the audience. She is currently the Assistant Majority Leader of the 19th Congress, Vice Chairperson of 5 committees, and a member of other different committees in Congress. Under her wing since July 2022, PBA Party List was able to assist more than 20,000 persons for medical and financial assistance, filed 40 House bills, 42 House resolutions, and got 13 House bills approved, while also adopting 22 House resolutions as of January 2023. Without further ado, let me introduce and welcome Congresswoman Margarita Ignacia B. Nograles, or Atty. Migs for short. Hi, Atty. Migs.
Hi, Attorney Blue. Thank you for this. Nasali mo po ako sa part of the 18-day End Vow Now campaign.
Yes, and it is really lucky for Silangan and NATCO na napag-unlakan tayo ng panahon ni Atty. Migs, na alam natin napaka-busy ngayon, Christmas season, at malapit na mag-recess yung Congress at marami pa silang gagawin, but napakaswerte natin ngayon. And for the information of everybody, yung ating show ay nasa NATCO Facebook and NATCO YouTube and sa Double Lawyer Facebook page and Double Lawyer YouTube channel. So, alam mo, Congresswoman Migs, napakaganda ng meaning ng MIGS sa mga kooperatiba.
Bakit?
That stands for Members in Good Standing. So yung
wow.
mga up-to-date na nagbabayad ng mga loans,
Yes.
yung nagpapatronize ng mga produkto ng kooperatiba, at sumasali sa mga sa ating mga gender and development programs. So, okay.
Bago yun, okay na. Ngayon ka lang.
And of course, atong Bisaya siguro, kay Baumanta, ang Migs is amigo or amiga.
Yes.
So, very, very approachable si Congresswoman Migs. No? And we're very glad that she had this time for us. No? So, siguro ang una naming tanong, yung in connection with your show, itong Paano Ba Attorney, nandito tayo ngayon sa
Yes.
napakagandang set. No? Thank you for this chance. No? Ano ba mga usual questions na encounter ninyo with regard to violence against women or gender equality or gender development?
Mostly, syempre, ang first, pagdating sa VAUC, marami kami nakukuha na questions sa inbox. Not yung sa online, na pag nagla-live kami. Syempre kasi, yung sad about it is because a lot of women don't want to speak up.
Yes.
Diba? And usually, mga friends yan, or kapitbahay, or kamag-anak, yung nagtatanong para sa babae na alam nilang inaabuso. But most of the time, it's, anong gagawin? Kapag alam mong sinasaktan, or may nangyayari na abuso, which is the physical, economic, psychological, or even sexual abuse. And yung mga reliefs, no, na pwede nilang gawin. And kung paano naman yung support sa mga anak, paano mo mabibigyan ng protection. Yun. And so we try to answer that. We do posts about it. I do posts about it on TikTok to make it more simple kasi not a lot of people kaya na lang magsubaybay during the live, right? So we do posts about it on more of the general things. And we've done a post about the violence against women, at saka yung battered women syndrome. And today we talked about it in our live also, and then now we're talking about it to support this one. But it's a general, it's mostly kung paano ba kumuha ng support sa bata, at saka protection.
Yes. I understand you are now on your 11th live
Yes.
episode, and meron bang mga previous episodes na about cyber libel or
Yes.
cyberbullying?
Episode 3 is on libel and pasok dun yung cyber libel.
Yes.
Episode 5 is on cyberbullying. So you can watch that sa Facebook page. You can also follow us sa Spotify kung, di ba, habang nagda-drive kayo, gusto nyo panoorin,
okay.
pakinggan.
Yes.
YouTube also, you can go back to those episodes. So,
Yes. Okay.
Oo.
Would you also like to invite them? Your schedule is every Saturday, yung
yes. So, paano ba, Attorney PBA, every Saturday we go live, 2 p.m. Today lang na late kami kasi galing kami sa medical mission kanina sa MAA. But it's every Saturday, 2 p.m. Every other Saturday sa PTV. And sa 101.9 FM also. But you can also, again, watch us, listen to us sa Spotify at any time. And YouTube, and Facebook, and TikTok.
Napaka-active talaga. Nahihiya ako kay Atty. Migs kasi parang napaka-lusog ko kumpara sa napaka-fit niya. No?
Hindi naman, grabe.
I-invoke na namin siguro yung aming budget next year para sa biggest loser ng mga Silangan Multipurpose Cooperative.
May ganun kayo.
Oo, para
okay.
sabahan natin ng sports, we also have psychological wellness, and of
Yes.
course, financial wellness, no? Yung nakatanggap na dyan ng mga bonus, ha? Idiretso nyo kay Mrs., ha? Huwag nyo idaan kung saan-saan, ha?
But if you have that, it's sa health and sa sports, usually naman po nagbibigay ng support yung PBA.
Yes, in fact, PBA has been a sponsor sa pitch ping pong. No, una po ito sa Davao City at ang balak ng mga Davaoenos ay gawin itong international sport kasi ang mga ibang kalaro natin ay mga principal sa DepEd at mga kasama sa kooperatiba.
Yeah.
So, ang silangan din ay nakapag-sponsor yata ng 2 or 3 na rin, including yung last November 19, International Men's Day. Meron din tayong ping-pong tournament and financial wellness and good nutrition. So, we'll go back to our topic, no, yung about cyberbullying. You shared in your page, I mean your website, no, na nasabi mo na it takes a certain grace, strength, intelligence, and fearlessness for a woman to live in a man's world. Could you kindly share with us your experience ng bullying or cyberbullying, and what did you do? Are you trying to do with it in the meantime?
Yeah. So, iba kasi ang pagtrato sa babae. Kaya nga tayo may, di ba, anti-vowsy law. We have this campaign. And even if we say na, hindi, equal na yan. Pag may lalaki na may ginawa, for example, na maglalaban siya for someone's right, sasabihin ang galing. Di ba? Pero pag babae, sasabihin ang tapang nito, ang ambisyosa. So, 'di ba pareho lang naman yung goal?
Yes.
So it takes a certain independence and strength to really live in a man's world na even if 'di ba, as sad as it sounds, and it's better naman now compared to before, na mas may equality. Iba pa rin pag parang kusog ang babae. Kung
Yes.
kusog ang babae,
Parang
lahi
iba
po
ang dating nila.
paminawon, 'di ba?
Yes.
Na ay, unsa man na, yan. Pero pag ang lalaki ganyan,
Normal lang nga.
'di ba parang kuyaw ka, ayaw siya ba? So and there's a certain expectation din na yung babae din parang dapat mahinhin, tahimik lang, and that's why I always say with the Paano Ba Attorney, with my shows, that's why we're doing this. We're doing the free legal advice so that people will know your rights, not just with bullying.
Yeah.
I talked about this in my law journey. Yung pinagdaan ko sa law journey ko, you can watch it sa pages, any of my social media pages, that I've been bullied throughout my life. And even currently now, dahil sa pinaglalaban ko, because I see mistakes, that you have to protect and do your job. You have to protect the people, and kung may nakikita kang mali, dapat talagang paglaban mo. You're being bullied for it. And it's something na it takes a certain grace and confidence and strength. And I shared in my live earlier today that it's sad because bullying does not only, diba, hindi lang nakaka-apekto yun sa mental health ng tao. Meron akong 2 kaibigan na nag-suicide because of it. And that's why I filed also a bill to strengthen our bullying laws. Kasi yung bullying laws natin ngayon is it's only within the school.
Yes.
Paano naman sa workplace? Paano naman sa mga professional? Kasi it's only elementary and high school. Wala sa college. Wala sa workplace. Wala. Also, sa mga kapitbahay and the elders. Parang dapat walang bullying for all. We're studying also right now with the strengthening of the Cybercrime Prevention Act para tumaas ang penalties, mas madaling mahanap, matigil ang mga trolls, ang mga bullying na mga ganyan. Kasi most of the time, mga trolls naman po kasi yan, diba? Na I don't know what their purpose is. But, that happens. And it's very sad that people do that. And they're happy with that.
Yeah, parang yun pa yung source of enjoyment nila.
Yeah.
O parang nila.
And then, dahil mahilig ako sa K-drama, kung hindi niyo pa napapanood, yung Celebrity, napanood mo ba yun? Celebrity yung
anak ko
title nun.
siguro, di ba siya
Oo,
ako sa K-drama eh.
So, K-drama siya, na, parang influencer siya na-feel niya yung cyberbullying and parang yun niya siya, nakakalungkot na yung pangbabash and all the fakeness na ganon, it can destroy someone's life. It's yun, makikita niyo yung effect ng cyberbullying. Yun.
Yes. Yung hindi pa nakapanood sa ating mga previous episode, you could watch day 1 to 18 dito sa ating NATCO Facebook page, NATCO YouTube channel, and Davao Lawyer Facebook page, and Davao Lawyer YouTube channel. You're correct, Congresswoman Migs, no? Kasi sa Republic Act 10627, sa DepEd lang siya naka-concentrate. So, elementary and high school, and to some extent, doon daw sa public kindergarten.
Yes.
So, higher education and other places and spaces are not that protected. Although, sa ating Safe Spaces Act, meron naman konting
Sa
provision
workplace,
doon.
yeah.
Pero aside from that, parang yung sa private places natin, kasi yun sa public spaces siya, di ba, Congresswoman Migs? So, anong proseso ba ito? Anong paraan ito? Dadaan mo na sa committee ba ng House? Tapos, can you also give a short explanation how the bill could pass into law?
Yeah. Well, I have a post on it if you really want a detailed explanation.
Okay.
But to be, para, di ba, konti lang yung time natin.
Sige.
Under the Constitution, may first reading, second reading, third reading yan. So, when you file a bill or a resolution sa House, meaning Congress muna yan, pwede rin Senate, tapos may counterpart ang House of Representatives sa Congress. Babasahin yan. Pagtapos basahin yan sa floor, refer to the proper committee. Kunwari, anything related to VAUSI or gender, pupunta yan sa Committee on Women and Gender Equality. Ihi-hearing yan ng committee members. Kung may mga amendments sila, mag-invite ng resource people para sabihin yung kanilang mga comments or what they want. And then if it gets passed, then it goes second reading. Sa second reading naman, yun yung nakikita nyo may debate na sa floor.
Ayun.
And then if it gets passed on second reading, may mga doon lang pwedeng maglalagay ng mga amendments ang ibang members of the House na hindi part ng committee. And then, pagkatapos po nun, pag pinasa yun, third reading, no amendments, and then we deliver to Senate. Senate will do the same thing.
Yeah,
May first, second,
third,
tapos committee, and third. Kaya medyo natatagalan yung mga iba. Unless nga sabihin priority bill siya and maraming in favor for something.
Do all of the bills sponsored from the House and the Senate have a joint, parang
Usually, it's mga joint resolution. But what we call it is counterpart.
counterpart?
Oo. So, kung kaya nag-file sa Senate, magkakaroon ng counterpart sa House. Para mas mabilis in a way dahil gagawin na ng House, is medyo pareho siya, gagawin na rin ng Senate, medyo pareho siya. Para pagdating doon, i-combine na lang, titingnan. Kasi kailangan pa rin nila gawin yung proseso nila.
I see. Wow, that's good to know, no? So, nag-review tayo ulit ang ating Constitution and how a bill becomes a law. You mentioned that meron mga bills na galing pang Senate at may counterpart sa House. Meron na bang counterpart sa House, yung divorce bill coming from the Senate?
So, yes. So right now, yung Senate, yung naririnig po ng mga tao, ay may divorce law na. Hindi po wala pa po. Sa Sharia courts, yes, meaning sa Muslim laws. Pero sa atin, hindi pa po siya batas. Na-approve lang sa committee level ng Senate yung sa parang absolute divorce, I think. Sa House level, I'm part of the Committee in the Population and Family and Population Relations, yun. And we're still undergoing the discussion sa divorce bill. Because, syempre, kailangan lahat-lahat kami magkatugma-tugma sa grounds.
Yes.
And maraming mga grounds na hindi favorable sa iba. Ayaw ng iba, may ibang grounds na gusto ng iba. So, kung hindi kayo, di ba, magtutugma-tugma, wala isabot ba na okay na ni, then it's hard to pass it sa committee level. At kung hindi nga pumasa sa committee level, ay hindi yan mag-discuss sa floor.
Yeah.
Pagdating naman sa floor, marami din ibang gongs yan ng papasok na, so sa committee level pa lang po.
I was of the impression, kapag hindi ka kasali doon sa committee ba, hindi ka na makapag-introduce ng mga suggestions or amendments, meron pa pala yung
Yes. Of course,
nabanggit mo
everyone, may
kanina.
committee yan.
Oo.
That's why nagkakaroon ng second reading and debates because any member now can ask.
Yeah.
And then after the debates, then they can introduce amendments. Kahit na hindi po kayo kasama sa committee, you're a member of Congress. So you have that right.
Yeah, dapat kasi people's representative.
Yes.
So, in particular, under your committee or under your toka mo sa gender or sports or women, any updates or mga upcoming or yung finish na bills or law?
Well, Senate, one of the bills that I filed, that I co-sponsored, yung sa anti-smuggling bill to include tobacco, 'di ba, as economic sabotage. First, wala kasi yung tobacco sa smuggling act, anti-smuggling act. Tapos, economic sabotage na tataasan yung penalties. And nakikita natin na maraming smuggling, 'di ba? Lalo na dito sa Davao, right? So, it already got passed in Senate sa second reading, I think last week.
Okay.
So, hopefully, it becomes a law soon.
Yeah.
Resolutions, congratulating naman. Sa ibang bills naman, it's still being heard or will still be heard. But yun nga, meron akong final na anti-domestic abuse law na lang. So this BAUC will be, meron pa rin BAUC, pero yung anti-domestic abuse law will include yung mga battered men.
Men na.
And
Okay.
LGBTQI+ community. Pero, syempre, yung nagka-problema kasi dito, mawawalan daw ng power yung mga girls. So, kailangan pa-discuss yung bakit parang mapapawalang visa daw kasi yung BAUC, no? Which, I understand, kasi diba, women really push for it.
Yeah.
But we also have to understand, meron din naman mga lalaki at saka the LGBTQI+ community.
yes.
So parang binabalanse yon and mahaba pang discussion yon.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, parang si Congressman 𝐂𝐚𝐦𝐸𝐸 pa rin yata yung propose niya noon. Pati yung violence against men and this LGBTQIA+. Then, it is a good direction because alam naman natin, yung ating Safe Spaces Act, ay parang pina-level up niya lang din yung
may
anti-sexual
gender.
harassment na
May-
dati, babae lang pwede magreklamo, yun lang mga subordinates lang pwede magreklamo sa mga lalaki nilang amo, but insofar as the workplace, education, and training institutions are concerned, pwede na magreklamo din yung lalaki and other LGBTQIA+.
Yes.
No?
Pero yun nga, sa workplace siya or pag, diba, sa public, yun, sa Safe Spaces
Sa
Act.
private, wala pa. Oo, so yun. Then, alam naman natin, no, yung mga kako-ops natin and other godmates natin, our gender and development is not a contest between men and women. No? We are, although mahirap talaga magkaroon ng gender equality, but what we're doing right now is gender mainstreaming.
Yeah.
No? And without any discrimination or regard to our sexual orientation or our gender.
Yeah.
So,
If I may just add,
Yeah.
in relation to cooperatives, nag-TWG kasi that they're amending the Cooperative Act para
yes.
ma-strengthen yung mga co-ops, no? And so technical working group. At I think patapos na kasi yung technical working
yeah.
group to strengthen it. So usually pag ganon, committee na titingnan yan. Hopefully, syempre magre-recess na kami next week. Hopefully January, February,
So,
ma-tackle na yan.
narinig nyo mga ka-co-ops, no? Nabasa ko rin yun, ang haba nun, parang 143 pages yata yung mga nandoon. But so far, generally, okay naman siya. So, malapit na rin pala ma-approve, no? So, that is good.
Puhon.
Puhon.
Kasi
And
tapos na yung
siguro-
technical working group. Usually, pag technical working group, that's a smaller committee to really discuss at saka mga resource persons na mga talagang mga heads ng ibang co-ops, ng mga big ones.
Okay.
Kung anong talagang gusto nila. And yun, usually pag ganoon, titingnan na yan ng committee, approve, then second reading, and all. So hopefully, next year, early next year, hopefully.
So, sa hindi pa nakakaalam, no, hindi pala kailangan membro ng committee ba, yung isang representante, na pwede siyang magbigay ng mga or what you call that, amendments or yung mga suggestions. So, naadiri ang atong miga, si amigo, no, Congresswoman, Atty. Migs, na
Yeah.
pwede na ita mo sugyot sa ato ang mga gustong
Yes.
introduce ng mga bagong balao doon sa mga itong ipausap.
Yeah,
no?
actually may lumapit nga sa akin kasi pati WG siya
Okay.
na gusto nilang ipasok dun sa parang amendment na bill. So ang pwede kong himuon, 'di ba?
Yes.
Himuon is katong mag-file bang bill, ipasok pod or doon na isugod sa pagsugod sa amendments period.
That's nice to hear.
Yun.
Oo.
So I can help. Just
Okay.
let Attorney Blue know.
Oo, naaraman tan diri sa Davao or maski asa mga lugar, kung saan man kayong lugar, alam natin na international naman itong mga party list, no? So kahit nanonood ako kanina sa mga comments, may taga Parañaque, Samar, saan pa bang lugar yung nagsusubaybay sa PBA. So, wag na kayong magtubiling lumapit o hingi ng audience o magbigay ng suggestion. Mas mabuti siguro position paper na lang para mabasa agad ni Atty. Migs kung ano yung gusto niyong ipaabot, no, ng mga amendments or alam naman natin sa kooperatiba ang ating talagang pinaglalaban yung ating tax-free na na incentive. So, kaya nga meron tayo mga social programs para mabigay natin yung ating mga other social funds at binigyan din tayo ng pribileyo ng government na tax-free. So, sa ngalan ng 20,000 members ng Silangan Multipurpose Cooperative and almost 6 million members ng NATCO Federation, napapasalamat kami sa oras na binigay ni Congresswoman Atty. Migs. Do you have any final messages to our viewers?
Well, ako I really support to end violence against women now. I didn't get to touch on it, but if you are experiencing someone, diba, it's a public crime. So if you are experiencing it or may kilala kayo na nangyayari ito sa kanya, sa isang babae or sa isang bata, pwede mong ipaglaban ang karapatan nila, no? You can go to the barangay, get the barangay protection order, pupunta dyan yung police, kukunin yan, 15 days po yun. Then file a court complaint. Mag-file kayo ng kaso sa korte, sa family court, kung saan kayo naka-reside, or saan naka-reside yung babae or yung bata. And then get the temporary protection order or 30 days yun or the permanent protection order. And tip lang, pag ganon, pwede nyong isama sa kahit barangay protection order, yung may order then of support. So habang wala yung lalaki, obligated siyang magbigay pa rin ng support. And then that helps a lot. Pero, it's something that I know people who's gone through VAUSI, who has been hurt also, has been manipulated psychologically. Mabigat siya, masakit siya kasi nakita ko yung pinagdaanan. And in a way, nangyari din siya sa akin before. I hope the women or friends or families na alam nilang may babaeng nasasaktan or batang nasasaktan, speak up. Huwag kayo matakot kasi may karapatan kayo and fight for your rights. And dun kayo sa tama, di ba? Protect also who we need to protect. Kahit ano sabihin, pag alam mo na sa tama ka, paglaban mo. Parang hindi yun yung show ko eh. Paglaban mo iba eh.
Ganyan talaga mga abogado eh. Paglalaban talaga
yes,
natin.
and I invite you to follow all my social media pages to know even more about other laws because we're here to make the law simple for you. This is Congresswoman Atty. Migs Nograles. And hopefully you watch Paano Ba Attorney or PBA. And I always say, amping kanunay.
Okay. And this is Atty. Blue Ventosa, your Davao lawyer, sa ngalan ng Silangan Multipurpose Cooperative and NATCO Federation. Have a good day and continue to watch our 18-day campaign against violence against women. Bye-bye!
Hello sa Silangan Multipurpose Cooperative and sa NATCO Federation. Again, thank you for your time to listen to me. Thank you, Atty. Blue, for inviting me to your show and to this one. And I hope you continue to support the Davao Lawyer Facebook page and YouTube channel. And of course, support po natin din kayo sa Silangan Multipurpose Cooperative and NATCO Federation.
Ayan. So, how
That's
did you find
very
it,
important. It
Miss
was very
Mia?
informative and ang sarap
Uh-huh.
makinig kay Congresswoman Nograles, no? Ang sarap makinig
Yeah.
sa kanya, ang ganda niyang
Mm-mm.
kausap and very very informative po yung mga I mean ang ganda ng mga sinasabi niya and super totoo po ano. One thing I like I she mentioned about the battered woman syndrome.
Syndrome?
Maybe we can,
Yes.
yes, maybe we can expound more about this syndrome. Like
Mm-mm.
if we've experienced this or we know cases on this, baka you would like to share more about this one, Attorney Blue. I think this is part of the parang trauma, something, no po,
Yeah.
or it's part
Oo.
of the yeah, stress or something na na-experience
Mm-mm.
ng woman. So I don't know how to explain it further. Baka you have, no? So Attorney Blue, go ahead.
Briefly siguro, alam naman natin, mali talaga yung pagpatay ng tao. At meron naman tayong mga instances that justify if you kill in self-defense or if you kill in self-defense of your family, no, or of your uh, fellow men. So yun yung tinatawag natin na self-defense, defense of family, or defense of stranger. Ngayon naman, alam natin itong violence against women and their children, hindi lang normally yung one time na nangyari. It could be repeated, it could be prolonged, and it could vary in degree, no? Baka minsan lang konting konting suntok or konting lumalala, no? Sipa na ngayon, meron pang grabe na yung mutilation. So the woman, if she comes to the point that she was able to kill her husband, her boyfriend, her lover, merong mga decided cases kasi na parang 'di ba yung parang nawawalan tayo ng control, nawawalan tayo ng isip, nawawalan tayo ng malay na kung ano na yung nagawa natin ay labis na talaga, nakapatay na pala tayo ng tao. So for certain circumstances, nire-recognize ng Supreme Court at nilagay ng mga mambabatas natin yung battered women syndrome. If you have killed somebody in self-defense, no, ay hindi sila papatawan ng parusa, hindi sila kakasuhan, no. So ang kadalasan kasi nito, hindi naman agad-agad siguro yung babae nakakapag fight back instantly. No, maybe she could have killed her husband or her boyfriend while he was asleep. Or maybe he could have kung laseng, no, yung defenseless yung lalaki, kasi normally kapag ganun, that is murder because you have employed means to kill someone that you will not be harmed, that you have planned it, that it will really succeed, no. So meron na tayong naririnig na rin ng mga ganun na kaso. Ito lang kasi sa ating mga violence against women, alam natin na sila, may confidentiality. Kaya minsan nakikita lang natin AAA versus BBB or something like that, and the children are CCC. Parang hindi nila binabanggit yung mga names, but it happens, no? And it was really exonerated, no? Na pawalang sala yung nakapagpatay ng lalaki, yung isang babae, kapag nandito sila under the battered woman syndrome. But I think that's really an exceptional case, kasi baka minsan meron din diyan na meron din palang ibang lover yung babae, tapos hanapan nila ng paraan, sige patayin natin yan husband mo para pwede tayo magpakasal, no. We have a comment from Carlo Doler on Facebook. Good evening, Attorney Blue. Congratulations at your 18-day campaign for Above Philippines. Kudos to the entire 𝐂𝐚𝐦𝐻𝐾 committee. Ay, thank you, Carlo. And that's it, no? Ano pa man yung ating siguro, Miss Wee, do you have any questions or you would want to further break down?
Ano lang po, parang merong additional information for cooperative members si Congresswoman Nograles, no?
Yes.
Sabi niya about to strengthen, parang there's a law that they're talking about na nasa TWG na, sa technical working group already. And they're being talked about, parang kumbaga sa atin, focus group po ito no.
Yeah.
We're talking about strengthening the cooperative sector. So hopefully ganun po kasi sa akin, nagkaroon ako ng hope na parang wow, that's very, very good news for us. Kasi at the start of the year or last year po ba to, parang I heard something about the cooperative sector medyo i-restrict konti or parang medyo, but parang is there such a thing? Is there such a way? Diba parang cooperatives are separate entities po talaga siya. Hindi sila pwedeng galawin ng government. Parang, di ba po? So,
Yeah,
Blue,
although kasi Miss Wee, all laws on tax exemptions are is the exception. That is not the norm. That is why many other lawmakers and the Bureau of Internal Revenue, with due respect to the BIR, para ating tiniteleskopya yung ating mga kooperatiba. Akala naman kasi nila na malaki na yung ating kooperatiba, pero mayroon tayong kasabihan sa Bisaya na dako ang botones, dako po ang uhales. So malaki yung botones natin, pero malaki din yung expenses natin. We have big buttons, but we have big button holes. So we have lots of, sa ating nga lang, sa ating mga budget for our manuals and gender and mainstreaming, malaking budget ang kailangan natin. Nababalansa din naman sa ating mga social programs. Now we have our CDF and other social funds na tinutulungan natin yung community as a whole, and especially sa atin sa Gender and Development Committee kapag may mga programs for women and children and for men and for everybody that is targeted on gender and development, tayo nagsusuporta din dyan, Miss Wee.
Alright, thank you po, Attorney Blue. Do we have questions from the Facebook page? Baka meron pa po. Attorney Blue, meron ako na kasi hindi ako nakapagtanong the last time. Remember,
Yes.
we had to cut our
Oo. Akala ko na dito lang sa Davao nag-earthquake pa dito naman sa Quezon
so we had to
City.
cut it. Yeah, but my question from there, naalala ko pa po, kasi you mentioned about, this is about yung law on children, no? You mentioned about yung parang grooming. Tama po ba yun? Tama
Yes,
ba
grooming and luring. Dalawa yun siya.
Yeah. That one, Attorney Blue, kasi I think ako chismosa. So, so sorry.
Marites.
Showbiz ako. And meron ako mga naririnig about, a certain artista, ganyan, na, does it fall under that? Yung parang kunwari, pinalaki niya muna. Tinago nila their relationship. And then, kasi considered na, bata, talagang menor de edad, the other actress, ganon. Does it fall under it? Parang ganon. Tapos parang yung relationship nila or pagsasama nila, it was not broadcasted until ripe na yung
Yes.
Oo. Doon pa lang sila, they came out and Does it fall under it? Meron pa rin ba siyang nilabag na batas pa rin doon? Or
to some extent, yes, it could fall under it, especially if the child is defined as someone below 18. No? It could be a he or a she, so pwedeng babae or lalaki or any gender na parang ginugroom nga, parang let's say yung mga sabungero or yung ating mga dog lovers, that we're trying to introduce it little by little. Parang tinitrain natin, akala natin yung hawak-hawak or yung inosente lang siya or yung touching, then it would again graduate to more intimate maybe touching or kissing, no, and petting. Pero siguro naman kung ganun kagwapo yung mga nag-ano sa inyo, baka yun nga, no, sinasabi agad na sino bang hindi makatanggi niyan. So it depends na lang talaga siguro, kasi meron tayo yung ating bagong batas na tumataas sa statutory rape from 12 years old to 16 years old kapag wala namang, may exception lang siya, no, between 14 and 15 years old if they have consensual sex, na wala namang pamimilit, wala namang intimidation or something, hindi siya mahuhulog na statutory rape. So parang baka boyfriend and girlfriend talaga sila, 14 years old, 15 years old. Kasi siguro kapag very strict naman tayo, ang 16 years old na may sexual intercourse yung babae at lalaki ay ikukulong, baka maraming makukulong. Alam natin na marami ng kabataan din ngayon na nag-engage sa premarital sex. Ayan.
So there you go, Attorney Bloom. Meron pa po siyang
Yes.
yung from Attorney Nograles lang na mention na parang
Yes.
ano po ba ito? Teka lang, nawala na ako sa ano ko. Yung sa ano po, pag ano po pala, yung may protection ka pa rin. Yung sinasabi niya na kahit na you can seek protection. Binigay niya po yung steps like for example, you are a victim and then what you can do. And then she mentioned about support na parang kunwari ikaw nagsampa ka ng kaso but still you can receive support. Tama po ba?
Yes, Miss Wee, oo. Kasi sa ating violence against women, pwede ho tayong humingi ng barangay protection order kasi doon talaga normally yung first base sa barangay. Pwede tayong humingi ng support doon.
I see. Tapos she mentioned two kinds, temporary.
And in the barangay, they can give a temporary protection order. So nakakalimutan kasi minsan kasi parang masyado nang nasaktan o masyado nang galit yung mga babae sa mga kalalakihan. Nakakalimutan na yung obligasyon ng father or ng husband, ng boyfriend or ng partner, nakakalimutan minsan kasi ang gusto lang nila mapalayo, no, or ipapalayo, hindi papalapitin yung yung lalaki. Pwede na palang humingi ng support doon pa lang sa level ng barangay. So at least kapag magle-level up tayo sa piskalya at papunta sa korte, dala-dala na doon yung support. Let's say 3,000 a month, 4,000 a month, or 5,000 a month. And depende rin siguro sa magkano yung income ng lalaki. At least kung nasimula na doon sa barangay, madali na lang sa korte i-adjust. Pwede niyang pataasan or i-modify or i-continue. Kasi nakakalimutan yung financial support. Pwedeng humingi rin po ng financial support. Pwede rin ho na, halimbawa, yung iba, yung may kotse, kailangan ng kotse, kunin yung kotse. Yung bahay, paalisin yung lalaki. Yung mga bata lang at mga babae stay doon sa loob ng bahay.
I see. Ayan. Yun mga ganyang mga impormasyon, yung mahalaga po talaga sa amin. Kasi yun yung isa sa mga takot ng kababaihan. Ayaw nila magsalita or tinatago nila yung kanilang sitwasyon kasi natatakot sila what will happen to them. Lalo na yung mga, kunwari, sabihin natin wala silang financial freedom. So, hindi rin talaga sila makaalis dun sa relationship na yun. So, I guess, very good yung ating 18-day campaign kasi we were able to arm yung mga nakikinig sa atin with important information, no po. Na ito yung to help them, to empower them, kung ano yung pwede nilang gawin, kung ano yung pwede nilang protection na makuha nila at saka support na makuha nila. So I guess with that, Attorney Blue, meron pa po ba tayong mga additional questions from
merong
listeners?
question yung kanina.
Yes, the Edward G. You mentioned the Edward G.
Edward Gador. Sabi niya dito, meron po bang rights makuha ng isang babae at 3 anak ng babae sa di kasado na lalaki? So ito yatang woman, may 3 anak at may kinakasama siyang lalaki na hindi sila kasal. At itong lalaki daw ay gusto nang iwanan itong babae na live-in partner niya for 12 years and kanyang 3 anak. Gusto na sumama daw yung lalaki sa isa namang ibang babae, no? Wala bang batas na protekta sa mga babaeng live-in lang pero may mga anak? So yes, yun. Republic Act 9262, yung sinabi natin, kahit hindi kayo mag-asawa, kahit kayo ay one night stand lang, or kahit nga commercial sex worker, kapag nagkaanak kayo, pwede kang magreklamo for emotional, physical, sexual, or economic abuse kung anak mo talaga itong mga batang ito, no? Kasi pwede humingi din ng support yung mother, no? But if you are not the father of these 3 children and you are also not married to the woman, wala kang makukuha na support. Maaling criminal na kaso lang ang harapin nitong lalaking ito maybe for emotional abuse or humiliation, at kung binanatan pa sa online, nako, dadagdagan pa ng penalty for cyber libel or cyberbullying. Kaya masyado tayong very very conservative or very very protective kapag online na, kasi alam natin, yun nga, nakwento nga ni Congresswoman kanina na meron daw siyang 2 kaibigan na pakamatay for cyberbullying. She herself is a victim of cyberbullying. So yun ang natin. I hope we have answered Edward G. And sa parati nating sinasabi, ang dami nating mga batas, dami mga numbers dyan. Huwag nyong concern yung mga numbers na yan. Ang isipin nyo yung respeto, yung moralidad, yung fairness, yung yung kung ano yung obligations natin. Siguro we'll just follow the golden rule, kasi halos lahat naman ng ating mga aspeto sa buhay ay meron ng mga may mga batas na rin tayo. Rachel has comment. Hi, Attorney Blue. May mga recent updates po ba about vow laws? Yes, oo. Thanks for the question, Rachel. Yung na-mention kanina ni Congresswoman Nograles, yung meron na parang anti-violence against men. So hindi lang against women. So hindi lang sa men, pati sa ating mga kapatid na LGBTQIA+. Ang kanila lang sigurong ina-address ngayon yung mga very very strong women rights advocates na parang ayaw nila bigyan rin ng karapatan ang mga lalaki or iba pang mga gender or ang mga mga LGBTQIA+ na magkaroon din ng batas na ganito. And I think they're working on the divorce bill, Yung divorce bill ay may counterpart sabi sa Senate, may counterpart din sa Congress, kasi sa pagkabasa ko nung divorce bill, parang hinalo-halo na nila yung annulment, yung legal separation, itong vowsy. So parang ang dami na masyadong grounds. Kaya siguro yung ibang mambabatas gusto nila i-limit lang kung ano itong divorce na to. And siguro wag yung parang hindi lang kayo magkakaintindihan sa soft drinks or kulay or something, divorce na agad. So ayaw siguro din ng mga mambabatas natin na masyado na lang din madaling mag-divorce yung mag-asawa. Okay? So ano pa ba? I think that's more or less yung sa hindi naman sa ating vow, yung sa of course yung ating amendments to our cooperative law and yung sa anti-smuggling bill. I think it is also connected to our gender because it concerns our health, na para wag na masyadong mag-smoke ang ating mga so ayan. So what else? Do we still have any other comments or if you watching the replay pwede nyo ilagay nyo lang dyan sa inbox, sasagutin rin namin. Kami rin mismo ay manonood din sa aming replay for the 18 days. Parang ang bilis-bilis, Miss Wia and Miss Rochelle, So sa bagay, malapit na rin matatapos ang 2023. We are excited for 2024, not only here in Silangan Multipurpose Cooperative, but also for our NATCO Gender and Development Committee as a whole.
Yes, Attorney Blue, 18 days went by so fast, sabi nga ni Attorney Blue, but hindi po ito yung katapusan ng ating fight against violence against women and children. Ito pa lang po yung simula ng ating kalbaryo or ating pakikipaglaban sa ganitong pong sitwasyon. So hopefully yun po yung gusto natin na iparating, na meron kayong mga katuwang if ever you are experiencing this situation, you are in this situation, you are experiencing violence in your own homes, in your own workplaces. Nandito po kami para pakinggan kayo, para malaman yung sitwasyon nyo, at para turuan kayo kung ano yung pwede nyo pong gawin. So after this campaign, hindi pa po kami mag-end. Patuloy pa rin po kaming nandito at tutulong po sa inyo. So please, if you have questions, you may leave them sa chat box or you may message us sa Facebook page po. You can send us a message privately sa ating may sasagot po sa inyo, nandito po kami, sasagutin po namin kayo, or we can forward it directly kay Attorney Blue para po mabigyan kayo ng advice, magandang advice. So Attorney Blue, with that, I think we can end here. Baka you want last message, Attorney Blue.
Yes, I regularly have a show, yung aking Davao Lawyer, every Friday night. That's on Davao Lawyer Facebook page and Davao Lawyer YouTube channel. And I also have a radio show every Friday morning at 94.7 FM Davao City. Yung issue sa masa, may legal service tayo sa Adlong Biyernes. That's every Friday. So Friday morning, 7 a.m. and Friday evening, 7 p.m. And I hope that we will continue with our marami ho kami dito sa aming komitiba, no, sa gender development, not only for Mindanao, we also have Luzon and Visayas representatives, and we will advocate to the NATCO Federation more, no, para ma-involve pa rin yung ibang mga members natin, not only the simple na mga datas but the active ating proactive na fight for gender and development and gender mainstreaming.
All right. Thank you for that, Attorney Blue. We would also like to send our thank you or our gratitude to all the people who came po live or who sent us their recordings. No, maraming salamat po for joining us in this campaign. Hopefully, in our next campaign, we will be able to invite more. But maganda na po yung mga na-invite natin. I was so excited about Congresswoman Nograles. She's very popular. I love her reels. I love her mga TikToks and videos sa YouTube, sa Facebook. I see this all the time and she gives really very good advice, no? Thank you po sa pag-attend niyo sa ating si Ma'am Salet was here with us. Ma'am Misay, she gave us her message. So maraming salamat po sa pagbibigay na kanilang mga mensahe to us. Sa mga nakinig at nagpadala rin po ng kanilang mga katanungan, maraming salamat po. With that, we will end this podcast for our 18-day campaign to end violence against women and children. So maraming salamat po, Attorney Blue, sa pagbibigay ng inyong oras at ng inyong kaalaman sa amin. Maraming salamat po.
You're welcome, Mia, and all the time, basta sa mga kasamahan natin dito sa Gender and Development.
with honor and courage to stand by your side,
to protect you through endless time, working together, bringing us near.
Still here we are with so much life ahead, not too young to know, not too old to grow. once more. We'll never bow down to reasons that keep us apart.
For we know the storm will pass, bringing us closer more than before.
So come take my hand through this world that we borrow, to share and to lead us in this cause we're fighting for. Here in our hands
lies the destiny to be
a rainbow to find
in this journey
that we find.